Okay, we are just here. We're putting on the bee dry. Debbie'sBees.ca, the bee dry cozies for the winter. We're just wrapping these. Yeah, so we're just gonna, not much to see here. We're just gonna play around and see how these things fit and everything. It's my first time putting them on, and be careful not to block the cover off. And then we're gonna double-sided tape the upper insulation to the top board, and we're going to put our undercovers back on. We're going to give these guys some fondant, and they're starting to, I don't want to have the hives open for too long because they're starting to cluster, and if anything, we're maybe a day late on this, but we're just going to try and scatter and stuff, and we're starting to get cold temperatures, so these girls are done for the season, so we'll be back with you in a little bit there.
This is the fondant patty. We cut a square plastic hole, left the fondant there, and then you're going to place it over the hole here so the bees can then eat it during the winter. Just like that. And we're going to do the same thing to this one. Just cut out a big enough hole. And peel back the plastic. Hi, girls. And you'll be able to see the girls are there, so they'll come through that hole and they'll eat the fondant. Just like that.
One thing I don't quite like is it doesn't go to the outer perimeter, but this is a telescoping cover, so it should do the job. I think there's silica in here.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I've seen so many different opinions on winter preparation and stuff that this will likely not be the final form for us, but we're essentially really
it's a trial and error.
Yeah, and there's so many different opinions.
See what works,
what to do, and just that's beekeeping, right?
So we're putting a double-sided tape to keep this.
I'm just gonna tape this up for now.
On the lid.
Probably. Of course, I got sugar syrup on my finger. It's the hardest part about this VHB is getting the.
That's it. Our hives are all bundled up. The girls are fed with their fondant patties. And all that we have left to do is grab some blocks to put on top for over the winter, but then that's it. They're all tucked in, snug and warm.
Yeah, they started to like liven up a little bit when we put the insulation on. They were definitely a little bit cold. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve, but we got our entrance reducers on. They no doubt glued them in place, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and we did 3 oxalic acid vapor treatments, so there's a lot of learning to do still, and a lot of technique, and yeah, it's just our closing thoughts. The first year of beekeeping is not really your first year. Hopefully they survive. The second is, so if we come upon in the spring and we inspect these guys and find out that they haven't made it, then we'll renuke, right? We'll pick up 2 new nucleus colonies and we'll try the process over again. And we've been told to expect losses, and it's just part of it. So that's it for now, and we'll reconvene here
in the spring.
In the spring.